I think one of the most elegant types of Christmas trees is a monochromatic tree. There's just something about a play on different textures and shades of a color that really elevate the look of a tree. So today we are going to do an all black monochromatic tree from start to finish. So let's get started. The first thing we want to start with is always our ribbon. I would say 95% of the time that I'm doing a tree, I always start with my ribbon first. Today we're going to be using as our hero ribbon, or like our main ribbon, this black and gold and cream plaid. This came from Costco and it was $10 a roll Canadian, and you get 50 yards on here. It's a really good deal. It's great quality. It is wired. So I'm just going to start by, first of all, just throw this on the floor, make it easier to work with. I'm going to start by dovetailing my ribbon, my tail, without dropping it on the floor, like so. I also have my spool of florist's wire. I'm just going to take a piece of that, get that started. And just like in the holiday bootcamp ribbon video, we're going to make a 3-loop bow for the top of this. So I just want to have enough ribbon. I'm going to come up, make my candy cane, pinch it, and then give it a hard twist. We're going to bring that up at the same size. So we have our 2-loop bow, one last turn. And there's our 3rd loop. Give that a pinch as well. And a twist. And then coming in with my florist wire, just going to wrap it around the middle a few times just to secure everything in place. Just like so. And now just fluff it out a little bit. I'm just going to go ahead and add our ribbon up here. Use the wire to secure it to the top of our tree. And I'm going to come and cascade down with the ribbon, sticking it deep in the tree, using a branch to secure it. Again, same thing down here. And then when I'm happy with it, I give it a tail, making sure I dovetail it, and I will dovetail the ends of this as well. The other ribbon we're going to be incorporating into this tree is going to be a black crushed velvet. This came from Michael's, and it came after Halloween. So when you want colors like black or deep purples, always watch the Halloween sales for those. And we're just going to do a single loop with this, just to show you the contrast. Give it a twist. Grab my florist's wire. So again, made my loop, my tail on it, giving it a twist to secure it. I'm going to stick this in the tree right about here as our accent piece. So that tail come out, and then use our branches down below to secure the tails and have them looping in and out of the tree. Just like so. I am going to go ahead and finish ribboning the tree, and then we're going to come back and add our ornaments next. So now that we have all of our ribbons on, we are going to start adding our ornaments. And as always, my ornaments are all split by size. We're going to start with the largest ones first. There are obviously different textures, and they have all been pre-wired. One thing I do want to point out is we are using a flocked tree only because the flock, that extra white effect, is going to help all of the black pop out even more. You don't have to use a flocked tree, it's just personal preference. So we're going to go ahead and just start putting our ornaments on the tree, working left and right, just to make sure we have a little bit of balance. But I am putting the larger ornaments towards the bottom of my tree. And I do have these black disco balls. I had a DIY video before I lost all of my footage on how to do these. These are just Dollarama $5 disco balls that were originally silver. I took black alcohol ink and just brushed it in a couple of coats, and it still reflects light very well, but it's black instead of being silver. And it's going to help reflect the light in your tree as well. And you can use a clear disco ball for this. If you're going to use a normal disco ball, like a plain silver one, you'd want to stick it further into your tree to help reflect the light more. And I am going to stick some of these a bit further in for that same reason. These onion type balls, I guess you can call them, these came from like Walmart or the dollar store, and I didn't like the color. I spray painted them in just black spray paint, and you have the texture of the glitter still and then the matte finish. So they turn out really, really nice. So if you don't have something, you can always DIY it. There's nothing a little spray paint can't fix. So again, I'm just looking to see where we have space, where I want to fill some gaps. Move that mirror ball. I think we have room for one right over here. And I'm not so much worried about the back of my tree. Again, it's backed up against the wall, so I am doing basically just 3/4 of it. I love these black matte balls. These came from Decor Verano, which I will link their website down below. They will be launching their Christmas selection soon if they have not already. And same with these shiny black ones. These are 4 or 5 inch, I believe. We also have in the 3 inch black glitter. I think these came off of Temu, if I'm not mistaken. If not, then they're from Hobby Lobby, possibly. That's the thing, is over time, I've amassed so many different ornaments that I don't remember where they're all from. These glass ones with speckles, these are definitely from Michael's 2 years ago or 3 years ago. But I've seen them repeated in the past couple of years as well. They look almost like I want to say a mercury glass, but they're not transparent. It's a really cool effect. So those are wired as well. And you also want to make sure that when you buy ornaments, the first thing you're doing, even before you wire them all, is you take the tops off and you hot glue them. That'll ensure that they stay on your tree without coming off. Here we have some black velvet ornaments that we're going to just add as well. Adds a little bit of texture. And I'm just going around the branch with the wire a few times in a clockwise direction so that when I undecorate my tree, I'm going to go counterclockwise and the ornaments will come right off. Stick this one up here. I think we're almost done with adding balls to the tree because we do have some other pieces we want to add. Just taking a step back and seeing where I have space. I'm going to leave it as is for now, and if I need to, I can always add more balls to the tree. So, the last thing I want to add are the showstopper, I guess you could call them, or special ornaments. These are the paper stars that I made specifically for this tree. They're a dupe of either Crate and Barrel or Pottery Barn. One of them had them on their site last year. Two of them were almost $20. So I do have a tutorial on how to do that. That's linked down below. And we're just going to go in and stick these throughout the tree using the ribbons and the ornaments and the branches to hold them in place. And we do have different sizes, as you'll see in the tutorial. I do talk about making different sizes, so we can throw some of the smaller ones up top. These larger ones are great filler down below. And again, we're just using the branches and the ribbons to keep these guys in place. We need one right here. That'll be it for our paper stars for now. We have a few of those left. Now we're going to move into our florals. I thought I had some black snowflakes. They might be in the bottom of this bin. They are. So let's take the florals out real quick before we do our florals and picks. I do have some of these black resin snowflake ornaments. I also have a tutorial on that. It will be linked down below on how to do these. These are not wired. They are on ribbon for the most part. Some of them have been wired, but I want some of them to hang. So we're just going to stick that on our branch here. Like so. And I think there's something very elegant about a monochromatic tree that just screams, look at me, high end, glamour, gorgeous. I don't know. It's just really, really eye catching, I find. All right, so now we're going to move on to the florals. A lot of my black florals, believe it or not, are from Halloween because it's when all the black flowers are out. And some of them I just bought recently. So these are bouquets of just different black flowers from Michaels. Because I like the size of them, they were $2.99 each. It was buy one, get one free. So I got a lot of flowers for less than $20. I'm just going to stick these in as the whole bouquet because it adds a lot of filler where you need it and texture. So we're going to work through the bouquets first. And there's some of these are dahlias, some are roses, I think some are chrysanthemums. So just going in and adding flowers as needed. And I do have some singles also from my Halloween decor stash that we're going to be sticking in to the tree as well. And what you can do for trees like this with a monochromatic look, instead of buying a tree skirt, you can just use just like a normal throw that's coordinating color. I have an all black fur throw that would be perfect as the tree skirt for this. So we're going to put our singles towards the top. And we can double up on those if we want, or triple up. And I'm going to right here, making like a little triangle of flowers. Here. Just like so. Taking a step back, seeing how we like it. It's very full already, so we don't need to add much more. I do have some of this black feathery pampas. I do want to add that coming out of the tree as well. It's going to add texture and softness to the tree. Just get some on this side as well because we want it to be balanced. And again, it doesn't have to go up and down, it can come out, it can go downwards if you want it to. I'm just basically adding it in where I've got other decor. So it makes like a cluster of items. So in front here. Okay, and then lastly, we are going to add a little bit more glitter with our black curlicues. These are just black glitter ribbon curlicues. They are taught in my video on making 10 tree picks, all DIY. So that will be linked down below. It's definitely worth checking out because picks can get expensive. So if you can make them yourself and save a few bucks, it means you have more money to spend on other things during the holidays. I'm just sticking these in where I think they're gonna look good. And there we have it, an all black Christmas tree. Does not look gothic at all. I think it looks really elegant, and I would love to see your monochromatic Christmas tree, so make sure you pop them in the comments down below. As always, I hope you guys enjoy decorating with me. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification up above to get notified every time I post a new video. Have a great day.